Oh,
There I am.
there you are.
Hello, good morning. How is it today?
I can almost walk.
I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily. All right, what a weekend, I tell you.
Yeah, it was. Not as many people showed up. Of course, it rained all day Saturday.
Well, let's back it up a sec. Friday, we actually got more than I expected on Friday.
Friday was fan.
Yeah, so
Was
Saturday,
a lot more than I thought we'd have.
Yeah, but Saturday, you're right, but that wasn't. Oh well, the people who were there had a great time. It was half of the people I thought we'd have.
Yeah.
But everybody was, is it gonna rain? Are you still doing it? Yeah, it's inside until we walk.
We're still going to be in a barn.
Yeah. Anyway, we did.
And that barn was amazing.
Yeah, we did it. It was a great event. People really enjoyed the event. I want to thank those sponsors who actually sponsored us. That was a loose term because there's local companies here that sponsored us, which was Village Supply.
Okay.
Right. And then we had Do No Harm and Dave Albin's company, Firewalk Adventures, who came and ran the thing, but they didn't sponsor us.
No, we paid them.
All right. And then so C3 Insurance out of San Diego brought their
a videographer.
Yeah, I think it was from the Padres. I think yes, with that. And then American Weed showed up, and they were there to support us, but they were there to take video, and they supported 20 veterans to sign up.
That was nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
But overall, we had a great event, and I want to thank everybody for it. If we're going to do it when we do it next year, it'll be in May.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Avoid the weather. My thoughts exactly.
Well, because when we do our Make Dreams golf tournament in May, sometimes it gets rainy.
Yeah.
So you never know.
No, you don't. It's weather.
And this weekend's going to be sunny.
Right.
The weekend before last was sunny.
Exactly. We just picked the wrong weekend.
That's right. Oh, it's either that one or none.
Well, and it wasn't nice that we wasted so much time. You guys wasted so much time waiting on the city to say no.
Yeah, exactly. We'll move on.
Yeah.
We know now what to do now.
Don't ask the city.
No, just go, and then we'll figure out where we're having it once the size of it.
We
can always go back to the same place, which is amazing place. It's just beautiful, and the actual sound in there is amazing. Our actual sound system sounded the best it's ever sounded ever.
That's exactly what I thought. I went, whoa,
this thing really works.
This thing rocks.
All right, let's get on with the numbers this week. All right, inventory is up 13,532 last week to 526,420 I can't say it today. Here, I'll just show it. How about that? There you go. There's the numbers right there. Tell your friend hello.
I just did.
That's which a year ago, last week, same time, we were only 406,000. So we're 120,000 more than we were the year before at the same time.
Ticking on up.
However, in 2015, we're 1 million plus.
Exactly. We're still way behind what is quasi-normal.
Quasi-normal. What's quasi-normal?
Well, normal is probably a lot more than 1 million on the market.
Right. Nationwide, not here locally.
Right.
Yeah.
So
with that being said, the National Association of Housing Builders Index came out again at 51. It's the same as it was the last time it came out. So that was March and April. Numbers are the same. So it's still a positive for home builders to build. Retail sales came out, and this is why we're down 40 basis points today. Yes, right. And I think the bonds at what's the bond? Oh, I had it right there, and I had to touch the page. I tell you, is 4.63. That's pretty high.
4.
That's almost a point higher than we were 6 months ago on the 10-year.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So retail sales for the month of March rose 0.7, which was stronger than the 0.3 they expected. There were also upward revisions to February, bringing that final figure to zero, almost. It was those 0.9. So yeah, that's huge. When you take out autos and gas and all the expensive stuff, it still rose 1% on sales. The core retail sales, which plugged into the GDP, rose 1.1%, which was much stronger than they expected. 0.4%.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People stop spending.
Yeah, but they're not.
Well, they are. They just show that they are.
But the government isn't.
The government isn't
stopping spending.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
And so we saw revision reversing the trend in the core sales over the last 2 months ago. The figure was a negative 0.3. Okay.
Okay.
And then last month it was even 0. which I call par.
Par.
And now we show it's up. So with that being said, they don't think they're going to be cutting rates in July now. It's down to 50% chance of cutting rates.
Fitty?
Not 50 cents. All right, that's about it. Oh, that's what that was. I missed back up here when we were talking about inventory.
Yeah.
They were talking about price cut percentages for last week, year over the last few years. I'm going to show it. So as of right now, 2024, we have 32.1% of listings being cut in prices.
Okay.
In 23, it was 29.8, and 2022 was 18. So is that a trend going up? Tell them hello again there.
No, I'm looking for something that I pulled up earlier.
Okay. And then so we've been talking about rates and how people aren't looking to move up and do this. Well, guess what? Job recruiters are having a hard time getting people to come to the South to get the jobs that are available, even when they're offering some amazing compensation packages.
Wow.
Because people are stuck with a low rate and they don't want to
leave those handcuffs.
Can you say remote?
Yeah. Well, if they can do the job remotely, why don't they?
Yeah, they should. Did you find what you were looking for?
No, but I remember what I'm looking for. So when you were talking about house reductions, home price reductions,
Yeah.
downtown condo, so probably built in the 20s, 30s, in San Francisco, sold 2 years ago for $1,675,000. And according to Zillow, the name we don't like to say much, just closed escrow in March at $675,000.
675?
675.
That's because people, but that's because people don't want to live there.
Exactly.
They don't like what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had somebody hit me up about they're going to buy a place over there. I was like, really?
Why?
Because they spend a lot of time now over there.
Yeah. Well, if you know the right places to avoid.
Well, no, the thing is now buy it now. But just think
Yeah.
how much it's going to go up when things change, because things will change there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They'll make it nice again. There was a MBS Highway put a little thing out on Friday about the NAR settlement. There's a word I was looking for.
It's almost a settlement.
It's slated to go into effect in mid-July, where the main changes is the buyer agent commission will no longer be able to be hosted in the MLS, right? Which we already know this. The workaround for most places are they're going to show it on their websites and maybe advertise it somewhere else, but as long as it's not in the MLS. However, we're hearing the Department of Justice may revisit and could potentially not allow them to be posted anywhere.
That's what I was just going to say. But I know that you were reading it and you had it already there for you. But I just
have it there because I don't want to forget a part.
I heard that on Friday and I went, oh, great.
Yeah, that's when it came out, was on Friday. Yeah.
So here's another thing is this is a giggle. Many FBI agents are struggling to make ends meet. Housing costs are to blame.
Well, they don't make that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. They really don't.
76,000 more of them.
That's the IRS agents.
Good morning, Dave Albin. And great time this weekend. He just gave us a thumbs up.
Thanks, Dave.
Here, let's listen to this though. Bidenomics in action. Okay. So I just pulled this up this morning. Electricity is up 29.9%. Okay. Gasoline 47.8%. Natural
electricity,
gas,
it doesn't cost that much more to produce it.
No, it's probably
water,
PG&E.
wind.
Yeah. Natural gas 26.9% more expensive. Eggs 49.3%. Milk 14.9%. Chickens 23.9%.
Chickens themselves or actual piece meat?
They're going to be pieced meat.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, these are the numbers you're reading numbers that we did a while back. They haven't changed.
Yeah,
people think they're going to go down. They're not going to go down. Just the amount of how much they're going up is going down.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're never going to get back to the prices they were pre-pandemic.
Yeah. Airfare 32.7.
Stop traveling. Well, now they have the airfare for your pets to fly first class wherever you need to send them.
Really?
Yeah, the whole plane is a pet. To fly the pet first class.
And then here's
so people don't have money, huh? The rich have money.
Here's a headline that should anger everybody. And I hate the fact that they keep trying to demonize Make America Great Again. Men punching random women in New York City, a desperate last gasp of the male rage fueling MAGA.
Are you freaking serious? It's some crazy guy that's walking around hitting somebody. Well, it's actually, I guarantee you, it's some liberal who's so pissed off.
Exactly.
And let me put a MAGA hat on. Yeah. Let's just stop this, everybody. We're in the middle. Don't listen to this stuff. Move out. And again, I was talking about pets.
My dudes.
Yeah, you're talking about pets, right?
Yep.
Well, they're trying to get bereavement leave for people who lose a pet.
What?
Yes. Watch, California will be the first one to put it in, where you get 6 weeks bereavement for your pet that passes away.
You got all these people out in their front yard shooting their pets. I need 6 weeks off.
My dog just died.
Yeah, my dog just died. I didn't know you had a dog. I don't. I have a cat, but the dog died.
Yeah. I am wrong. I really enjoy George, but I'm not going to cry for days when he goes, because that's just natural. That's how that happens.
You know,
Now my wife's a different story.
That's one thing I wish were true, was our pets outlived us. But then think about how sad they would be when we're gone. You've seen those.
How are they going to spend the money?
Well, I don't know. There's a way. They've got debit cards and put a chip in their arm. But you've seen those German shepherds lying on the grave, just bawling their eyes out, and the reel where in Japan the dog gets on and he travels 6 hours every morning on the subway. He doesn't have to pay for anything, of course, but he's a national hero now. He walks around, gets on the subway, and goes the same route he and his owner used to do until his owner passed away. He still does all that stuff, which is I think kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. He's still looking for his owner, huh?
Yeah. That's poor kid.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? No, just going to say again, thanks for everybody who came out last weekend to support us for the Operation Firewalk that we did. That was sponsored by Modesto Sunrise Rotary. I want to thank my Rotary Club for allowing me to do that and put that on. And I want to thank everybody that we had come out and help us do that. I really appreciate it. Already we're here and we're doing it next year, according to Mike Kelly, because he's got the cash.
I'll have the cash. We need to do this year after year after year. This is something that I believe can really go viral. And, like you say, and I agree with you 1,000,000%. If we save one veteran,
it's the worth
we've done so much.
Yeah. And actually Friday night alone, we had almost 3. So
Yep.
Yeah. And so that's the most important thing. But the real, I think, and I'm going to talk about everybody, I'm just talking out loud here, but I really want to focus only on veterans for our event going forward.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. More of a niche approach to it. Just focus on the veterans who really need us. This year was just to get more people buy in. So we were open to everybody, but going forward with what we're doing, it's only going to be for veterans. And because I had a few veterans reach out to me from the event who we really like what we're doing, but they have, they're really guarded and they want to, and so they're going to want more of their own, how do you say this? More of their own there instead of everybody else.
Right.
Because in order for them to share and other stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're more comfortable sharing with your compatriots than you are with the masses that you come home to. And you don't really feel comfortable with them in the first place.
Yeah, because I've had a lot of people reach out to me who actually, everybody from Rotary and everybody else said how amazing it was and what they went through. And it's funny because when you see the pictures, you look like you're just walking on grass, but when you're up there just close, you can see all those coals on there.
Yeah.
And especially Saturday night, there were so many more coals. And I love Nick Palios being able to walk across all those coals, especially the fresh coals.
Did you guys put out a fresh layer for him?
Oh yeah. Right before he gets up there, it's like fresh coals. And they laid them all out. He's like, thank you. Well, that's what you get for all the grief you give me at Rotary.
Yeah. The second night I knew we had a time frame to get out of there. So I just started breaking the equipment down.
Well, I went in there too. And I
know you did.
Yeah. But I mean, this is easy. We'll just get out of here on this time.
Yeah.
Plus you were limping from you're walking across the fire than the first night. I'm just kidding. But the one other thing that I was going to bring up is a few people reach out, and then I had one gentleman reach out that he's like, he wants to get involved, but he really needs to research me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, come. We're here for you. This is all about vets. This is not about anything else. This is not about me. I don't really care. I'm not looking for the
accolades.
Yeah. This is Modesto Sunrise Rotary is the one that paid for this event. They are the one that paid for this event. Now, we had C3 Insurance who helped, who got Dave Sanderson here. I think they paid for him. Dave actually paid for his own travel. Plus, they also brought the videographer. So those are the two main people who actually supported this. We had
Modesto. The Weed.
American Weed. Yeah,
they provided passes for up to 20 vets.
Right. I'm not. Yeah, that's not what I was going to get there.
Okay.
I hadn't finished.
Hey, there's 2 of us here.
I just say that's, that it was important. I mean, but I'm not looking to go out there. I did this. No, this was Modesto Sunrise Rotary. They're the ones who actually did this and allowed me to do this for them. And that's like I lit the fire the first night and Ralph lit it the second night. That was important for all of us to do that. It wasn't all about me. I never want that. That's not what it's about.
Yep.
It's about the vets only and Hoos and Modesto Sunrise Rotary. And thank you for supporting us again next year, Mike. And so Operation Firewalk will be back. If you want to know more about it for next year, just go there and register that you want to. That's the first part. You can't do the second two because they're expired. You can't actually pay for next year. But
yeah.
And we'll get the video from American Weed and C3 Insurance. And once we have that, we'll put more of it out there.
Some clips.
Yeah. Well, we did some, but they're actually making a professional, like this is what happened kind of thing. I saw part of a reel. It was amazing from one of the people first night. So
when you're in your lane and you do what you do, it turns out pretty great.
Yeah. You don't hit anybody when you're in your lane.
Meaning being a professional videographer.
Oh, gotcha. All right. That's all I have for today.
What a great weekend it was. Sorry I was hobbled. But
that's okay.
Hey.
Well, maybe
crap happens when you get old.
Next year you can walk.
Yeah, I'm almost able to walk.
I put this out there. I have to say, as much as I enjoyed helping veterans and everybody else who walked, the best one was Blake, my grandson, when he walked.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, when he walked up and gave Dave a hug, and then everything that Dave
said was pretty touching. That was pretty awesome.
So I hope.
And your grandson is how old?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he first went out there to do it, he's like, no, I don't want to do it. Because I went there with him and I'll go first. And then he's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, that's fine. He went back in. And then a couple of the older guys, kids, Mark Henry's people, they were like, it's only like stepping your foot in warm water. You're not going to fit. And then we'll give you $5. And he's like, okay. And then I take your shoes off here, roll up your pants, and we'll go straight out there. And his mom was about ready to step off. And we got him right in front of her and he went. And then his mom went and then his dad went.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was awesome.
And then he was like, where's my $5? And they were gone.
So did you give him $5?
Of course I did.
Of course you did, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Hey, the cool thing was also his first attempt at breaking the board.
Yeah.
He didn't plow through it. And the second attempt, you could tell he was like, I'm breaking this board.
That's right.
And he broke the board. That was awesome.
Right. I go, did you hurt your hand? No. Because I hurt mine.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I wasn't really focused.
Were you a monkey paw and you hit with your fingers?
I hit with
fingers
my palm.
Bad.
No. Just because the first night, bam, 3 pieces. And then 2 other people that night, second night, broken into 3 pieces.
Yeah, Rowdy and somebody, a woman.
Yeah.
Can't
my wife.
Your wife.
That's why I have black eye all the time.
Exactly.
She hit me the other night. You see it?
No. Nice. All right.
Or is it this one?
Let's make it a great day.
All right. Everybody make it a great day. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.